Today I'm going to be reviewing these GGoying cordless table lamp set that were recently sent to me by the brand. This is what it's going to look like when you first get it. So let me go ahead and cut this open, show you what's inside, show you how much light it puts off, all of those sorts of details. So when you first open up, this is what it's going to look like. So you got a couple styrofoam blocks on top, and you're just going to pull this out. Now this is going to be on like backwards. So essentially you're just going to take and unscrew this here, and I'm just going to do this to one of them. You're just going to take and unscrew that to pull that off for your lamp. And then you're going to then just, of course, just take it off, and then you can put the lamp cover back on to there using the same thing. So obviously this is going to be wrapped up in plastic. I'm going to want to go ahead and get that off of there. We've got these chargers for those, for the lights. That's going to go right there on the back. And I assume there should be bulbs, and yes, bulbs right in here. So you're going to have two separate bulbs. These are just going to be like little LED bulbs. These are going to need to go down in there after you put this cover on, otherwise it's not going to work. So let me go ahead and get this plastic off. So I got all the plastic removed. Now I'm just going to take and put this on top. I'm going to take that little black nut, and I'm just going to take and put this back right on here, like so. So you just got to kind of stick your hand in there and twist it. You can kind of see what I'm doing just right here. So I'm just kind of screwing this onto this little black part. This is made of plastic, as is the stem that this black nut is screwed onto. So then once you have that on, then you're just going to take your bulb and you're just going to screw it right in through the top like so. Now as you can see, it is currently on. And then this looks like it's going to, yep, it's a little touch button. So right here on the front is just going to be a touch button. So dim, brighter, brighter, and brightest on that. And so you can see it does have a lot of options, and then the charging is just going to be right here on the back. So then you push it once more, and then it goes all of the way off. Now, I do want to go into a darker room just to kind of test this off, but this is going to be really nice that these are going to be cordless. So you could use them, like even if in the event of a power outage or something like that, you can just charge them up ahead of time. Charge it with the regular USB-C. It does come with two of these USB-C cords as well. So let me go ahead and go into a dark room just to show you the brightness of this lamp. Before I do that, I did want to give you the measurements on this lamp though. So obviously, it's going to be important for you to know exactly how big it's going to be. So let me just kind of show you that. Got a little tape measure here. With the lampshade on, you're looking at about 9 3/4 inches or so. The lampshade is going to be the widest part of this at about 6 inches. Your base is only going to be about 4 1/8 or so across on that. And then the top of your lampshade is going to be about 4 3/8 or so across on there. So let's go ahead and see what the light looks like in the dark. So this is going to be on its dimmest setting. As you can kind of see here, I'm just in a small bathroom that we have. The only place that we have that doesn't have windows for the light. So this is going to be on dim. Push it again here. Now we're going to be a little bit brighter, a little bit brighter, a little bit brighter, and then off. So I'm going to go back up to that top one, just to kind of show you. I'm going to set it down here on the sink. I just want to kind of show you the brightness of it. So in this small room, now on the camera here, it does look like a white light. This is actually going to be more of like a warm yellowish light, so I definitely do prefer that versus that like bright white. But this is the only light that I have here in this room. No windows, nothing like that. And so you can see it is putting out a ton of light, plenty enough light for you to be able to see inside the bathroom. So this is going to work good like if you need maybe a small reading light, or maybe just a light that you keep on. You could totally use this as like a night light if you just use something dim like that. Truthfully, at the dimmest setting, it's actually a little bit dimmer than the night lights that we typically use. So that's going to be like a really, really nice option. Nice looking nightlight rather than one plugged into a wall outlet. Now, obviously, it is going to be rechargeable. So how long it's going to take to run the battery down is going to be fully dependent on how bright you have this setting. So if you have it dim like this, the battery on this is going to last longer than if you have it at the brightest setting. But overall, definitely a really, really great option.